EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him. Yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The first carry down. This is Williams. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Ball carrier. He was
all right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Pernell McPhee on the tackle.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Now Mahomes. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Mahomes now on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Loss on the play.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Williams. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
A 49-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First down and more for Jackson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
24 is the mic. Oh, here we go. Oh. Hey, middle.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Come on,
a great play there. Taking it in. And the Ravens have taken the lead. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Chiefs 3.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around.
Yo. I'm playing this nigga with the Ravens, man. 7-3.
Set to begin this drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And he stopped immediately there.
Damian Williams, the ball.
Calais Campbell on the stop. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his
And then
running
they
back.
take so
And he
long
got
to
blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Now he'll square up. Oh, this is taken.
Let's go.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
On 2nd down, Williams. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Marlon Humphrey.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Come on, Tyreek.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 1.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Chiefs 3.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Jackson on the move to his left. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, Muhammad. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Uncorks one for Davis.
Give me that.
Bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he'll take this back all the way up.
Stop playing with Lajarius, nigga.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7
we gotta win this game, man.
2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep
It's a playoff game.
That way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Oh, my God. My superstar fucking lineman just got hurt.
Blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning into a nice run. And a lot of times
superstar lineman just got hurt.
You're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Bro, that's what we need. We need to keep trucking.
And that leads to the 1st and goal. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game.
That was funny.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
You got to start using that, though. That shit funny.
And the ball situated at
say
the 9.
dude.
2nd and goal. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 12-yard line.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Incomplete.
Bro, I have no offense. Like, literally none. All I got is run the ball.
For the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here.
The Chiefs field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And they'll get it back.
Hey, dude, but like, it's, man, but when you run that cover 1 sometimes, that cover 1 glitch and blow up that shit.
2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for
I got to keep this game close, man.
His confidence should be sky.
Like, I'm so happy my cornerbacks are fast as fuck. If they weren't, I would be a dead man.
Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
This nigga is bringing it.
23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their
like, he's trying to be, he I see what he's trying to do. Like, he's really trying to go off with Lamar.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And why, Hitchens, why the fuck are you in the game? You slow as fuck.
Across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact,
go, bro.
He had 1 tight end and went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
This a quick pass.
Like, why are you standing there? Why are you standing there? You got it's fucking man coverage.
Made at the Chiefs 39. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. On the carry, it's Muhammad. And he's going to get this.
Fucking man coverage, and you getting fucking, man.
4 yards there and another first down.
That's what happened when niggas is trash and they don't have no IQ.
Also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Out to his left. He'll run it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it.
Bro, why this nigga just jumped with Lamar and Lamar didn't fumble at all when 5 niggas just tried to hit him?
Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
Chiefs 6.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if...
Nigga, I threw the fucking ball.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively.
There go niggas doing them little weak ass, man.
Not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down. Back in his own 6-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They go play action with Jackson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got
I knew that was coming.
He is out of bounds, but
and I went away from it.
Inside the 30. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Good shit!
The drive there is incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
That's what I'm talking about, Bush.
Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 28-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Mika, I'm going to just let you, I'm going to let him rock out,
Mika.
Mika.
Down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
The tackle made by Devin.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds.
Bro, like, what's up with this play, man? Like, there's no way that this nigga should be fucking running the ball.
They'll come out in the pistol. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Chiefs 6.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Chiefs take
DNA not nice. He's nice. He's just not believable. Yeah, nobody believes that nigga. That's
why. To
why.
begin this drive, they trail offense. First time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script.
Yeah! Tariq!
Inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Mahomes now to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Man, that shit costs money.
Short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Yeah, but like to be in the rankings and shit, like you gotta spend money on that shit, bro.
Very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes going to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. He's at the 50, the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
The ball carrier.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards.
10 at the 27-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Jackson from the shotgun. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That goes for a gain of 31. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards. And he will take it in.
How did this nigga keep falling in the end zone?
Taking it in from a
He literally keeps falling in the end zone.
Add on to their lead. But look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An
Needs to stop this nigga, man.
Message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Two stops.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Open man is Hill. He's got it. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes and finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. On 1st down, Mahomes steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Mahomes firing complete. And down inside the 15.
Taking me too long to score.
11 yards there. 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a nice spin. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here.
Two stops, man. 2 stops.
At their own 30-yard line.
I need to go add some shit to my defensive playbook immediately.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking.
And the Chiefs are going to get the sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Oh, my God!
Finds a man on a crossing route.
Good job, fellas. Good job.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. This one caught by Davis. And all the way in for a Ravens
He's not even fast.
A big play there. 54 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. James Washington was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.